Hey guys, behind me here for 50 or 60 years, anybody coming off of 91 or 95 knows this limited access roadway, but it's really kind of divided the city from downtown New Haven over to the south end of the city, the medical district and such, and so they're trying to rectify that problem. In fact, this area right here, in another 3 or 4 years, you won't even know there's a roadway underneath it. Phase 3 of the project known as Downtown Crossing is now well underway. The mission to reconnect downtown New Haven with Union Station, the medical district, and the Hill neighborhood continues with construction of 101 College Street, a 10-story, 500,000 square foot building to include labs, research, and meeting spaces, creating up to 1,000 jobs and opportunities for New Haven Public Schools students.
A new classroom right inside 101 College for real-world practical experience, as well as support for our teachers so that they're preparing students for jobs in science and technology, jobs that are growing today.
We continue to build up our capacity to teach biology and math, chemistry and computer science.
And New Haven Public Schools educational partners at Southern Connecticut State and Gateway Community College will also have a presence in 101 College Street, as will Yale University, an anchored tenant.
Since 2000, over 75 startups based on Yale intellectual property have taken root in New Haven.
One of those startups, Arvinas Pharmaceutical, will move its headquarters into 101 College Street, which is expected to be completed in the summer of 2023.
I believe it signifies a huge opportunity to excite and attract scientists and other R&D teams to Connecticut.
The next phase to be completed will be this November, when Orange Street and South Orange Street will cross over the connector for the first time, with a quicker route to the train station. And once 101 College Street is completed 2 years from now, summer of 2023, right behind me here, then off to my right here, you're going to see just next to the Temple Medical Center there is where they're going to get going, connecting Temple Street across this divided highway, if you will, over to Congress Avenue. So essentially, again, right here is going to be completely covered over. It's going to be like a platform, and there's going to be bridges, there's going to be streetscapes, there's going to be restaurants. Really going to be beautiful in the next 4 or 5 years. We're live here in New Haven. I'm Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.